this. I think we're ready. I don't know. Are we live?
I don't know.
I don't know. Are we live, guys?
Are we there yet?
I don't know. Let's see. All right. It says we're live for 10 seconds, 11 seconds. So I guess we are live. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Mike will not be joining us tonight. He's got
important meeting.
Important coin club meeting. He's gone to a coin club meeting. So I got my sidekick here, or I'm her sidekick.
Don't say sidekick, because I will kick you.
So we are here to talk about coins, gold, silver, whatever you want. If you guys enter question marks in the comment section there, the chat, we will highlight, your comment, your question. You guys help the show become
as long as it's appropriate.
Yeah, as long as it's appropriate. No political, no religious, no hate. None of that fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
We're all boring people here. So I want to say hi. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Yeah, to John Jacobs.
Against the Army, Doug Wagner.
Oh, there we go. Jack Gallman's here as well.
AK.
Go ahead.
AKA 47.
And we move down.
Robert Reese.
She's moving faster than me.
I'm just reading it.
I'm just slow and moving down. Inkman's here. Hello, Inkman.
Mud Swat. Kevin Hawthorne. Hello.
Hey,
it says we're live.
Oh, no. It finally says we're live?
No, I got a text message.
Oh, lucky you. So Wendy is here. Mud Swat. How you guys doing? Yeah, Mike had a coin club meeting tonight. Silver's been on a run. Then went down. Now it's back up. Now it's back down.
Did you want me to go get a yo-yo?
Yeah, you could get a yo-yo, yeah.
Hi, Wendy.
The truth of the matter is, when you're invested in silver, it doesn't matter, so much as long as you consistently buy it, because it's going to happen. It's going to be like this, where one day it's up, one day it's down. You're going to drive yourself crazy trying to figure out, is it up today? Is it down today? Because I've seen it go both ways, where it went down, you think, oh, it's down, let's buy it, and then it go down again. It's usually like that when we order, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'll go down, we'll order something, and then it'll go down.
I never know when to buy.
Okay, here's a question from Mud Swat. Thank you for the comment.
Cayuga Bob, hello.
Do you consider silver coins as an investment? I consider them, a lot of people call them investments. I consider it more of a...
There's a demon behind us.
Is there? Where? Oh, yeah, right here, yeah. I consider silver more of a preservation of wealth than investment. What do you think about it?
It's attached to you.
I know, right? Yeah, let's twitch a little bit here.
Hey, man.
No matter how I do it.
Silver has saved a lot of people. It's saved us. We've had to sell all of our silver at some point, and
did we ever
so
sell
it
all
is
of
an
it?
investment. Yeah. You sold all your stuff several times before we had a shop and everything.
I could never get rid of it all, though. You always got that piece or two. No, I'm not.
Well, the collectible stuff is not as easy to part with as just like the bullion stuff. Okay,
here's that's something that came out today. The Flowing Hair, the 230th anniversary of 1794. So that's the 230th anniversary of the dollar. Came out today. There is 1,974 of them with privies. Of those 1794, 230 of them get a signed authenticity or whatever, a certificate signed. There
you go, pimping them in again.
Yeah, I'm pimping them in. I did order 2 of them today.
Keith's always like, oh, screw the mint, blah, blah, blah. But then he's like, I want one.
I want one. Yeah, I will buy this stuff for myself, but I think it's overpriced to buy to resell.
Yeah, was it 104? So it was like 110 because it was like $4.95.
Yeah, $5.95. They raised the shipping.
Whatever, yeah.
I don't think it's a great investment for the collector for the short term. A lot of times people buy from the mint and they will sit there, oh man, I need to sell it. And then they can only get half or less than half of what they paid. Not a good thing. But if it's something you want, something you like I like that particular metal coming out today, I bought it. So if it doesn't sell out, wonder what they will do with the rest of the privies. My question is, they'll just start sending out the privy coins
I think
when it gets
I think the
close.
people like the dealers that got them ahead of time, they probably have most of them.
I seen that today. I was looking on. I went ahead and searched on eBay, and I'm like, advanced delivery from CAC holders and annex holders. I'm like, that's crap. They shouldn't be able to have an advanced delivery. I mean, if they do,
they're already selling ones with privies and shit too, aren't they?
Yeah, if they have it, they shouldn't be able to put the label on, telling people, "Hey, I got mine before you." Ha ha ha. That's just wrong. Yeah, it shouldn't be that way. I think there should be some a little bit different. That's all. You don't. All you got to do is just hit the question if you like it.
Hello, Yo fan.
You don't have to hit the word "show" just anywhere on it. Okay, Jackknife. Thank you for the question and or comment and your support. What do you have to say about home alarm security systems to protect your metals? I'm afraid of China hackers spying on me through the cameras. Well, dude, there's always a hacker somewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't think they necessarily are from China. They're from wherever somebody feels they can try to scam on somebody.
But I mean, if someone breaks into your house, it's nice to have like a security.
Yes, it's definitely nice. I wouldn't worry so much about people
spying on you
through your cameras. If you are worried about it,
I mean,
if you're home, just cover it up, cover the camera up with something. But just make sure you uncover it when you're not home.
But yeah, they could be making a lot of money off you though. Like maybe they got an OnlyFans page where they watch you. Yeah, I don't know.
What I do when I'm at work, because we got a camera on top of the computer, I just put a piece of paper over the camera, and yeah, there's that. I cover it up. I don't like people looking at me all the time. You guys already look at me
Mike
enough.
does the same. He'll have a picture over his camera.
Yeah, we'll put something over the camera itself. Mudswat says he's got a different type of alarm system. He's got a large dog.
Yeah,
that's those are great alarm systems.
That is a good alarm system.
Until the burglar comes with a big gold steak, then there's a chance it might.
I just watched that tracker. I was watching that tracker series.
Which one?
The series. It's called Tracker, and he had a big old steak, threw it out in the yard, and then surpassed the dog.
So, yeah, that's a way to get around that alarm system.
But a lot of people are just afraid of dogs in general, so they won't even attempt to do it. So,
well, as far as silver or gold rather, it's up to $26.61 ask. Silver it's actually down $1.10 from the close today. It's on the world market. World market's got silver at $31.56 ask on Kitco. It's up a penny. And palladium is 1038, and platinum is 96? I can't see that far away.
Where?
Platinum. I think it says 96. The next one over. Ask.
986,996.
986,996. So yeah, there's that. That kind of tells you where the metals, they've been bouncing around. So it's definitely good to buy it consistently. Don't just try to buy it and, it's down, I'm going to get rid of it don't get rid of it. Just cost average. Take your time with it. I know I say that a lot, but it's very important. A lot of people say, I'm just going to sell my gold. It's not going to make me nothing. And other people, they own stocks. I'm not selling my stocks. I'll wait for it to come back. You should treat your gold and silver the same way. Wait for it to come back.
Hello, AZ, Mark the Quahog, Mike McGrath, hello.
Wendy says, people walk on the other side of the road when I'm walking my dog.
I was sitting on my porch the other morning, and I heard something weird, and then these two dogs came up, a smaller black one and a big old Great Dane, man. That sucker was big. And so I just sat there, and I was like, go home, go home, go home. I didn't move. I didn't want to make any sudden movements. I didn't want to, freak them out because, you don't know if they're scary or not.
Now, if you guys got any questions about a coin you have or you want to send us a picture, just send it to our email, CoinCrew20, and we can possibly show it tonight and get everybody else's opinion. Derry Kim, thank you for the question. What are the generic silver rounds, but Why are there generic silver rounds but not gold generic rounds? It's cost. It's cheaper to produce silver than it is gold because of the cost per ounce. Therefore, more people can afford to mass produce silver, and you don't make much per ounce when you do it. So it takes a lot of value. When you mass produce gold, it costs you a whole lot of investment, a whole lot of money. When you can buy an ounce gold bar or a 1 ounce sovereign gold coin like an Eagle, Maple, Krugerrand, you can't compete and make enough money for the for the dollar amount you put out, so the profit's not there.
Yeah.
And I think that's why there's more gold.
I have a different opinion on that.
Why there's more silver rounds than gold rounds. Okay, what's your opinion?
A lot of people don't trust to buy non-government backed gold. Like literally, we will have bars of gold, like an ounce bar of gold,
Yeah.
and it will sit in our shop and sit in our shop. I mean, we'll like offer it to somebody $200 cheaper than the monetary one, and they still won't buy it. So
yeah, it just depends.
People rather have government
which again is
made gold.
Again, that's a profit thing. That's a profit thing for the manufacturer because the manufacturer can't produce them and make money if he makes it into a round instead of just melting it, sell it, and buying some sovereign gold. It's cheaper to buy the already dollar.
Well, I mean, it'd be easier to counterfeit though too.
Yes, it's also easier to counterfeit a round that's gold. It's more worth the counterfeiter's time. It's like, okay, you have a counterfeit person. They make dollar bills or they make $100 bills. Which one do you think will get counterfeited first as far as profit per piece? They're gonna counterfeit the larger denomination.
I mean, you hardly
nobody counterfeits a penny unless it's a key day.
It's like unheard of for people to counterfeit $1 bills too.
Yeah, it is. It is unheard of. Hello, Ida. There's Ida. Got any shipwreck gold? No. Shipwreck gold, if you'll notice the silver, it kind of gets pitty and stuff because the salt water eats away at silver. But gold, no. Just tones it a little bit.
It's hard to tell if it's shipwrecked if it's gold.
Yeah. Unless it comes right out of the ship and they put it in a holder, you really couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah. It doesn't have the shipwreck effect like silver does.
Robert Pinto, thank you for the comment. Flow and Hair metal is still available. Just ordered second one at 7:30. Amazing.
So they must have
not a sellout.
They lifted the limit.
Well, I thought they were supposed to wait 24 hours. They're always changing it.
They do what they want.
Yeah, they're the U.S. man. They do what they want. But, yeah, again, talking about the privies, I think if they don't get rid of all the privies, I think when they start getting to where they think the sales are going to slow down or almost stop, I think they'll start sending them out.
Hi, Tucson, Bubba.
Just my opinion.
J-Dog.
There is gold I would consider generic, like the gold art medals from the U.S. Mint from 80 to 82. Yeah, they got Mark Twain and such like that. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about, Bob. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know about that. So as far as the retail resellability of it, it's harder. But because it's made from the U.S. Mint, you can measure the thickness, the diameter, and everything.
It is harder
it's all the same.
To sell some of those like commemorative golds.
Yes, it is harder to sell them. They do sell for a lower premium. Again, that comes to the profit.
What's funny though, you pay a higher premium.
Look at that, we froze.
You pay a higher premium when you buy it from the mint, but then when you sell it, you get a lower premium because not a lot of people want it.
That is what the U.S. Mint is noted for, jacking you. What is your opinion on the 230th Flowing Hair silver medal? I think we just covered that.
Well, I looked at it, and my opinion is, it doesn't look like anything spectacular, but I guess we'll see when we get them in hand.
Yeah, I think that's really going to be the touch on that as far as my opinion. I was talking about the medal, but I didn't really give my opinion.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the front, as far as the details, looks similar to what the $1794 should be.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't impressed with the dollar series that the Mint brought out, so.
Yeah, they kind of messed that up. They did better with the 2007 or 6 San Francisco where they had the Morgan back with the eagle. It looked better.
The gold buffalo is the nicest.
The reverse gold buffalo from 2013.
I don't know. I just like the gold buffalo. They look slick.
I was thinking about maybe if I could figure out how to get some money, put that together. That'd be a nice set to get together. If I maybe have to trade off some other gold or something.
I got the little mini one.
So here we go.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, guys. Have a gold buffalo with a 3 to 4 micro, very small copper spots. Copper spots does occur on gold occasionally. And we do apologize about that. But that's just something that naturally happens. You find it more so on the Chinese pandas. You get the red copper spots.
Yeah, I have a panda that's got this like really red, like
hey, Coin Crew, just a guy, and Mrs. Coin Crew because Mike's not here.
Yeah, Mike's not here, so I'm filling in.
She's a fill-in,
and I have totally different opinions from everybody
and this
else.
Is really good because it gives you a different opinion. You know, when you guys are asking the questions and making comments, it gives you, her opinion about the stuff.
Well, yeah, because my brain works differently, so I think about everything differently.
Yeah, all I'm doing here is just kind of twitching, twirling the chats and moving the screens. Here we go. What candy do you hand out Halloween? Chocolate gold coins. Jackknife, we actually don't hand out candy for Halloween.
Our house is on a major highway, and it's
one of the
like
reasons.
300 feet back,
400.
So, or people would be too scared to come down
400
our driveway.
feet down our driveway, and there's trees on both sides of the driveway.
Yeah.
So if someone was to hide in the woods to scare somebody else, we could end up
We thought about having like a haunted driveway one time, but we just never did it. The kids didn't want to help. So
the thing is, there's always somebody looking to sue somebody, and if we was to have, a driveway and then someone hides in the woods on either side of our driveway and scare somebody and they get hurt, we would get in trouble. Or insurance would be canceled.
So trick-or-treaters don't come down our street.
Talking about something. The insurance company for the house said they're going to cancel my policy. You believe that? I emailed my agent back and I said, find me a different insurance company. I don't take lightly the threats of cancellation.
Well, they can't.
Well, they emailed me back with a new insurance company.
I know,
25% cheaper.
The insurance company literally says, you need to fix your garage roof and then
take it off my policy.
And then they're like, basically, if you don't fix it like right now, then we're going to cancel you.
They're telling me basically they're canceling me in 35 days if I don't put a new roof on there and have it up and with them having pictures in 35 days.
They wanted us to have a new roof in a month. That's insane.
I said, I'll have it by the end of winter. That's the best I can do.
I say, don't insure the garage.
Yeah, that's another idea.
Not connected.
What do you guys think about that?
It's not connected to our house.
Yeah. Should I expect lower resale pricing of my gold buffalo? Has a few tiny copper spots.
It just depends.
It depends on how bad they looked. But you got to remember, worst case scenario of any gold is 97 to 99% a spot. No matter what you're looking at, whether it be excluding jewelry, any kind of already refined, already fabricated gold, whether it be gold bar, gold coin, that's the worst case you're going to look at.
Well, some people don't mind spots and stuff like that. Yeah. But some people do mind it. So it just depends on who's buying it.
It's a spot. I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Once I see it, I can't unsee it, and it drives me crazy. So I would sell it because...
Trade it off before it gets worse and get you one without spots.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and take a $50 or $100 hit and don't even worry about it. Say, hey,
some
tell the
people
person
don't care, but...
Hey, this has got spots. I'll trade you. I'll give you $50 and trade you for one without.
I mean, we have a discounted bowl that has spotted monetary coins.
Yeah, I would be more than happy to trade you one for one and get $50.
Yeah, it's harder for people to want to pay a premium for something that doesn't look pristine.
We've been up here for a little bit. How long? We've been up here for like 20 minutes. I'm going to talk about something in just a second. Do you think the U.S. Mint will ever do another coin hunt like they did the West Point quarters? Mike McGrath, thank you for the comment and question there. I think they launched that irresponsibly, wrong, whatever you want to say. They should have put them out in the coin market and then said, we just put these out. Find them. They announced they were going to do it. And so all the dealers and everybody with any kind of money hit all the banks, got all the quarters, and the average collector was not able to find it in change.
I mean, some people did, but
Yeah,
not us.
we didn't because and it's not just us, it's other people. They couldn't find it in change because they announced it before they did it.
Yeah.
They should play George Soros on it. It says, oh, I'm going to move off 5,000 contracts ago. Except he already moved off of them. Price went down. He bought them back.
Yeah, they shouldn't tell people until after it's already there.
Yeah, they should verify it. Hey, these are good quarters. You find them in the wild. They've been out for 15 days or 30 days. People should be looking at their change. If they're change hunters, they're going to look at their change anyway. You know. So, yeah, they launched that wrong. And maybe they might. I always said that they should do some type of privy on a mint set coin. If it comes in a mint set, the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, half dollars, they should put like some kind of privy, kind of like they did with the Silver Eagles and the flowing hair metal. Jackknife, what's your favorite old coin, pre-1950 older? I have two, Morgan Silver Dollar and the Mercury Dime, if I could see better. What's your favorite?
Well, I love like the seeded.
Yeah.
I love the seeded coins, but I can't really afford them. And so my other favorite is the little 3-cent silver Trime. I pulled those out the other day.
Sir Alfred says, I'm in the market for a Prospector Gold Round. Passed on a scruffy one last week. Talk about it.
I have a scruffy one.
Yeah, we tried to sell it.
Nobody
nobody wanted to buy it, so
I kept it. It's in my stuff now.
Yeah, she got a Engelhard 10 ounce gold.
Diversified.
So all I'm doing is looking for question marks. Teacher says, if you had a gavel made with the same amount of ounces as your silver one, do you think it could lift to say so? Well, if it was gold, I think is what he's saying. If you had I guess I could still lift it because even gold would be would only be about 100 ounces, the same size as my silver one.
He's not getting one.
Don't give me any ideas because Miss Coin Crew throw me in the poorhouse or something. She can do something with me, won't we? Okay, my insurance company did the same thing here in New York, and I thought it was just the South going through insurance garbage about it. Yeah, I think it. The thing is my policy is due up in January. Why did they tell me they're going to cancel me a couple months early?
Yeah, prematurely cancel us.
They could have said if you don't have it done by the time your policy renews, we're not renewing you. Now they're going to have to refund me. And good luck with that, right? You know how that goes. They charge you a refund process.
Yeah.
You take like 10% of your money or something. They never give you all your money back. What's up, Silver Shuffle? Okay, so we've been up here a few minutes. What's up, Big Rocky? And nobody has mentioned that I have less gray hair. She helped me get rid of my gray hair.
Keith looks bald in this lighting.
My gray is gone.
No, it's not.
Okay, some of my gray is gone. Lengthwise. I said I cut my hair and
yeah, he looks
and then
bald.
She trimmed up the back. I cut my hair and she just kind of scuffed touched it up and everything. But I sit there and I said, thank you for helping me get rid of some of my gray hair.
Yeah, I just did the touch up. I cannot use the clippers for long periods of time anymore. It makes my whole hand go numb.
Do you have less gray hair? Wow, I just noticed that. I know, right? I have less gray hair now.
It's less, but actually it's showing up more, in my opinion. Even though it's less, because you chopped a couple inches off.
Well, it is less gray hair.
Yeah, because a couple inches came off and went in the trash.
So it's less.
Yeah, but it looks grayer to me.
J-Dog, thank you for the comment, my friend. I finally purchased 2019 LOL MS65 quarter.
W.
I want to get our 2019 W LOL MS65 quarter. I want to get every W quarter in PCDS slabs. You know something that I was kind of disappointed with the U.S. Mint. I started losing interest in new mint product. Remember in 2019, and I thought, oh man, this is cool. They put a W penny as an addition to the proof set, right? And then in 2020, they put the nickel. And here I come up with this brilliant idea. Why don't they just finish the whole set all the way up in denomination? And nope, they couldn't even get the nickels done. they stopped with the uncirculated. They didn't do it.
Yeah, they should have just made like a whole West Point set.
Yeah, and that way it would have encouraged people to do multi-year purchases of the proof sets. It would have took them years, kind of like they did with the 5-ounce ATBs and other things that they done. Um, and like the platinum, where the life coins, where there was 3 years there, it keeps people buying year after year. But no, they
I
couldn't
have the
do it.
whole set of the 5-ounce ATVs.
She does, and I messed her set
When
up.
I stack them, they're like as tall as me, so it's not very space conservative.
It's not space conscious.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, an entire. I thought the same thing. Where did I already lost it? Where'd it go? There it is. An entire West Point set would be great. Yeah, right?
Are you still dyeing your eyebrows?
I don't dye my
He's
eyebrows.
never dyed his
No,
eyebrows.
if you look close enough, I got gray eyebrows in there.
Salt and pepper's here, and we're in effect.
See?
Want you to push it.
I cut them down because I'm real bushy. But no, I don't dye my eyebrows. I dyed my hair blonde at one point.
See, I omitted the yawn part.
What the?
Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it, J-Dog?
There you go, Silver Show said it's pretty sweet. An entire set of 8.5.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so sweet, she'll sell it to you.
The last 2 years, I didn't want to, but I'm like, I already came so far. I have to. I had to complete it.
They're in the black boxes.
Like, I don't even want them anymore.
They do have the matte or burnished surface with the P mint mark on them.
Yeah, they're in the boxes. The boxes
they take up
are
a lot of space.
About 2 inches thick.
Inch and a half, 2 inches.
2 inches.
And they're like 5 by 5.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, to find them now, I mean, unless you find someone just wanting to dump them, you're looking at $250 minimum for black box ones, unless somebody just wants to dump them.
Yeah, eventually I'll probably just sell them all.
What are you trying to say? You trying to tell somebody you're selling them? Is that what you're saying?
I'll keep the stupid slabbed one that you...
Yeah, I messed her set up.
Yeah, somebody was doing the set, and they traded Keith an MS-70
I could not say no.
one for the
regular one.
The regular one in the box.
I couldn't say no. I'm like, because all I had to do was go buy the capsule.
Well, that's the most expensive one.
Yeah, the Hawaii, yeah.
So we do have the box. So if I wanted to, I could pop it out, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, we got the box. We went and bought the box and capsule because they just gave us the slab and they traded us heads up. I'm like, it's a no-brainer, right? So I went and paid, I think, $10 or $15 for the box and capsule to put it with her set. So she's got an empty Hawaii box with an MS-70 NGC sitting, or SP-70.
Those slabs are like huge. It's like the size of my head.
We used to get a lot of them in slabs. We'd buy like 5 or 10 at a time. People would have them.
Remember when we had all those slabbed CC dollars? Those were pretty cool. They slabbed them in the original
PCGS. Yeah. They put a plastic around them.
I thought it was NGC that did that.
NGC puts a wrap around them and CAC puts a wrap around them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But PCGS literally went one step above and beyond.
The original holder in
a plastic.
Yeah, so those were cool.
Yeah, those
Do
are
we
really
even
cool.
have any?
No,
I should have kept one. Those were cool. I should have kept one.
I might have one maybe somewhere. I don't know. When a building
the GSA holders, yeah.
When building a set of slabbed coins, does it really matter if they are PCGS, NGC, or mix is fine? I don't know.
Preference?
Buy the coin, not the holder, but stacking them is annoying. Yes, mix match on the holders is annoying when it comes to stacking them.
Well, they don't all fit in the same box either, so.
They do sell universal boxes. It's in Artie. You can get free ones. They're called them generic ass cardboard boxes that NGC sends you because they won't give you free boxes like PCGS does. So you just got to put them in the cardboard ones.
Yeah, that always pissed me off. Yeah, PCGS gives you free boxes, but NGC makes you pay.
So it doesn't really matter so much as far as getting a number 1 or number 2 grader. A lot of people mix match their sets like that. But if you're an OCD style person like me, that won't fly.
Yeah. It has.
If I start building a set and it ends up mix matching, I got to build 2 of them.
Yeah.
I got to have a set complete of NGC and a set of PCGS. I just like personally uniformity. It's like my high and tight haircut. Uniformity. Oh yeah, I'm OCD like that. So it really doesn't matter as far as collectability, but for personal preference, it may. Angel sent you an email when you get time. AZ Coins.
Okay.
Must have sent it on
Refresh
yours.
it. Let's refresh it.
It's not on there.
Well, why don't you try refreshing it and see?
Okay. Refresh. Oh yeah.
It's
Oh wow. There. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Are you interested in a trade?
A trade for what?
Yeah, you gotta send us another email and tell us what the trade is.
St. Michael's sword.
Oh, do you have one?
Do I have one? I don't know.
You'll have to be specify AZ. You got to specify what you want to trade. Do you want to get it, or do you want to give us one for something else? Call us tomorrow and shop if you want.
Or you can email me your phone number and I can call you tomorrow.
Yeah, there's that idea.
It's easier to speak discussion than
it's easier
playing tag.
Playing tag on the emails. Okay, vintage bar, stay in my deep stack. Hard to let them go. I totally get it, AKA. I do Inglehards, and the only Inglehards you'll ever see me sell are ones that I buy new. Once I put them in my stack, no.
A lot of
I have step stacks.
Yeah.
I have a stack that I'm willing to sell that I just bought. And then I have a stack that, am I going to keep it? Am I going to not? Am I going to keep it? It might sit there for a year or two. And then I have the deep stack.
Well, they made a lot of cool vintage bars in the 70s. And that's what got me. Because like, I like to collect a lot of things from like my birth year. If it's silver, I don't necessarily collect clad stuff. But they had so many cool bars in the 70s. And that's what got me hooked on the vintage bars.
Now, this question is probably a question for you. What are the best silver statues you've ever seen?
Silver statues? Like poured art silver?
Well, statue doesn't necessarily. It could be a casted statue, just a statue made out of silver.
Like silver art?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
silver art.
There's some back there. There's like a dinosaur, and but we can't grab them because they're not real.
I'm trying to think what that statue was. I was at Silvertown. They had
if I'm
1,500. It was a 1,500 ounce statue. I want to say it was a knight. I just don't remember, but it was cool because it was so big.
If I'm gonna pay premium for something, I'd rather get like poured art than some premium.
I don't think you consider a 100-ounce bull in a statue, no. But I want to say I think it was a knight. I'm almost positive it was one of medieval knights holding a sword in front of him. And you know what? You want to know what's really funny about that? They offered it to me. What was it? They told me $20 an ounce.
Hello, Reggie.
But at the time, silver was I want to say 10, 11 bucks. Okay, next question here we got Juan Justo. Thank you for the comment, my friend. Advice: what is better, an 1840C, $2.50 lib, or VF35 1899 MS65 lib? The 1840.
I have no clue.
That's Charlotte Gold.
Okay.
Charlotte Gold and Delana Gold are very hard to get.
So it's rarer.
Gold. It's more rare for stacking purposes. If you want to stack price per ounce, you would want to go with the 1899, of course. But I take a Charlotte any day of the week. Maybe it's just my, inner collector self. But you got to love that Charlotte Gold. Next question up, Bob again. See Bob. He says, just sold 20 consecutive waffle Engelhard pour bars from the 70s. just a couple hours ago. Bob, you should have called me. I might have made it an offer. Dude, that's the kind of stuff I love to buy. I love that kind of stuff.
But if it's actually marked 73, Keith does not get to keep it.
Yeah, that's the only problem. If it has 73 in the serial number or it has the date 73 on it, the only way I get to keep it is she has that exact bar already. And if it's in the serial number, she doesn't have it because it would be a different serial number. Mutswat's got a question here. Mutswat goes, remember Sky Mall magazine you would get on an airplane? They had silver art for lots of dollars. Yes, I remember that magazine.
I don't.
Dude, that is... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what you're saying, what you're doing to yourself. But I'm going to say it anyway. You're aging yourself, man.
I never read the stuff that they had on the airplanes.
No, that magazine was back like 60s and 70s or something. I don't know. Did it make it to the 80s? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's an old magazine, Sky
Hi,
Mall
Jet
magazine.
Mac.
Or do they even still have it? I don't know. It's been around. Here you go, Dan, who finally found an engine's got something to say. He says 1840C is more rare. Yeah, so if you're a collector along with a stacker, the way I look at it is as long as I'm getting some gold or silver, I go ahead and stack it. I consider it part of a stack, even if it's a collectible coin. But I'm less likely to sell it off. It's going to be the last of the crop if I had to sell for nothing but gold. Made the right choice. Yes. Yeah. Hey, Juan, if you get an extra Charlotte, I still am in need of one. So keep me in mind, my friend. I accidentally sold my Charlotte and my Dahlonega, and I don't have one.
Hi,
yet.
Silver Oceans.
I don't even see him. He's gone.
No, you just haven't got to him yet.
Oh.
I've seen a question somewhere.
That's because I haven't got to it yet.
How somebody heard my
question, AKA, what's the lowest grade pre-33 you collect?
I would say AU.
I'll stack any of it, but collect to like keep in my personal, probably depending on mint mark. Because like if it's a Charlotte or a Dahlonega, I don't care how low it goes. I'll still buy it and I'll still stack it. A CC, probably VF, plain mint mark, O's, usually in the AU. But if it's a harder date, like an 82 plain, I might be willing to go lower on a $20 live. It just depends on what it is.
High Flying Dutchman. The
value of the coin, the gold coin, will be determined by the mint mark, and that would be determined on how low of a quality grade I would be willing to stack. So it's, I guess you could say, a case-by-case basis. If the coin looks good for the grade. And a lot of people don't say that. Believe it or not, the value of a coin adds to the appeal of the coin. It's like you're going through, let's use wheat pennies because they're inexpensive. You're going through a bunch of wheat pennies and you're just throwing them real quick, right? And all of a sudden you come across this ugly, butt-ass ugly 1922 penny. And then you're like, ooh, gotta be careful with that. Ooh. Quality, rarity by date. It makes a difference on whether you're willing to collect it or not. I collect like AU half cents because they're more in my price range and they still have like all the details. What about Morgan silver dollars? What would you say you like to stack on those? What? I'd like to stack the highest grade I can afford. See, now she knows it because some of those get pretty expensive. But I still would prefer not to go lower than AU. Well, you might have to on a 93. Well, then I'm not a completist. Or a 95 I won't complete my set. I do not do sets because I don't want to pay big bucks for the key dates. What are some items you'll never sell in your collection? I don't have any because being I am a dealer and a collector, in my deep stack, I say I won't sell it. But if someone offers me a crazy enough price, I'll sell it. So it depends on the price, really. Because there's always that one coin, if it's worth $10 and someone's going to offer you, or it's worth $1,000 rather, and someone's going to offer you 10 or 20,000, you're like, I'm going to sell it. And I'll just wait to find another one. Because the odds of it catching back up to that price you sold are going to be slim to none. But there is, if I had a one-of-a-kind coin where there's only one out there, no, I would never sell it. But I do not have any of those.
I feel different than you.
Okay, let's hear
I
it.
like all my coins for specific reasons, but if I like needed the money for something important, then I would sell any of it. I don't have like any super sentimental value based on it. So, I mean, if I had one that was really sentimental, that would be the only one I'd keep. But I mean, the purpose of buying it and keeping it and stacking it is for if you're in need.
Well, Bob's got a question for Mrs. Coin Crew. He says, "Will Mrs. Coin Crew do a trade for the 1793 half cent for some of your coins?"
Well, Mrs. Coin.
I think he has a 1793 half cent. Would I trade some of my coins off for it? Is that what you're asking, Bob? That you have the coin? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what
I
he's
don't
saying.
know.
I
And
think
then
he's saying he's got it.
1793 is probably super expensive. And it have to be AU, man, because I'm only putting AU in my set.
There's Silver
I probably
Oceans.
couldn't afford it.
I've only sold stuff I've sold stuff I would have never sold, but then I was able to stack other stuff. Okay. So she took over the mouse here on me.
Oh, I thought Juan sent something, but he didn't come through.
Juan, yours didn't come through to Coin Crew. Okay, that's your phone number.
Oh yeah, I would trade them for some of Keith's coins. Yes,
that's exactly what they were saying.
It took me a minute.
Would you trade some of my coins for you?
Yes, definitely. I'll trade you any of Keith's coins.
Okay, I don't have my Coin Zone open, Juan. I only got the Coin Crew open.
You gotta do coincrew20@gmail.
Because it's too hard to keep track of 2 emails at once.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
There's been a couple I've regretted selling, but it's like, it is what it is. You find something else. You got to move along.
Our 1914 2.5 gold Indians heads hard to find. It depends on how good of a grade. They're a little bit harder to find. The ones before 1915 are harder to find than the ones in the mid-20s, if that's any consolation for you. So yeah, they're a little bit harder to find, but they're not impossible to find.
Yeah, I like all mine to have readable dates also. Unless it's a low
I sold
ball.
a 3-legged buffalo. I regret. Yeah, you and me both. I sold 3 of them, and I wish I would have kept one. I sold them in the past year or 2. I'll trade some of Keith's coins for a kilo bar if anyone wants to. All right. Now it sounds
everybody's trading off Keith's coins to get what they want.
You know, Keith's coins ain't even enough to buy my retirement property in Oklahoma. Just saying. I'm struggling to try to get there, and I'm just not able to save up enough. I haven't been able to hardly buy anything this year. It's tight. These metals are not working right. Okay, JetMeg says, check this, 1793 half cent at Mrs. Coin Crew. All right.
Well, that's Juan.
Well, this is Juan.
Oh, that's the 1840.
Oh, you mind if we show that Juan?
Well, he sent it to us, so we can show it.
We're going to show it because it's beautiful.
Did you email us, JetMac?
Yeah, email us. Okay, we're sharing this, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's make it bigger.
I do prefer like the Liberties. I don't really like the Indian ones that are incused or whatever.
Now, he took this coin over an $18.99 $5. Well, yeah, that's a nice coin to take over at $18.99 $5. There's no doubt about it, my friend. I love it. How you doing, friend? What's up?
I'll be your best friend.
I know, right? I can be your best friend if you want to get rid of that coin. I'm sure we can figure out a trade or something. Of course,
Hi,
Juan's like me.
Frostbite.
He's like, he don't want to get rid of his coins if you don't have to. But if you find another one, keep me in mind. Do you buy coins at online auction sites? Normally, that's a no. I like to buy my coins in person. However, I do buy from online wholesalers, but not collectibles, just bullion stuff.
I used to spend hours and hours and hours looking for like the perfect eye appealing coin for myself on eBay,
And
but
she could find them. She
yeah,
could find them.
but I could spend a month to try to find one coin.
My eyesight's not good enough to look past the picture to try to see how good the coin truly is. Some people can see the coin's true beauty in a picture, and sometimes I just can't do it.
Well, I mean, I used to spend hours taking pictures of coins
And
to
that's why
sell
she
on
can do it.
eBay. So
That's why
yeah,
she can do it. So no, I don't collectibles. No, I don't. I don't go to online. If I've seen the coin in person, then I would definitely go online to do it.
I'm skeptical about eBay anymore. There's too many scammers, but I used to spend hours
See, the problems with
looking
buying
for the perfect
online
stuff.
auction sites, a little bit different than our YouTube auction, is they just snap a picture. They don't move the coin around. You're not seeing the coin move in the lights to see exactly how it acts, how it reflects light in different angles. I mean, if they had auction sites where they showed the coin, yeah, I would probably, if it showed it like we showed on our YouTube auction on Sundays,
They
I
do
would
have.
probably do it.
I swear, some kind of
Where,
auction thing they do where they'll show a short video.
yeah, I like it like this where I can respond like on YouTube and say, hey, let me see the back of the coin, and then they'll flip it over for me.
Yeah,
I don't like the preset video stuff.
we're in Muskegon,
It's not the
Michigan,
same.
RLC.
Because the thing about a preset video and a live video like our auction is a preset video. They're not showing me everything that I want to see on the coin the way it's happening in there. They could have the lighting altered or something. I just don't want to go
Yeah,
there.
that's the thing about pictures too. It could,
Yeah, and
it
that's
could like alter it.
That's why I like our live video feed, because you're seeing it exactly. If something comes up that makes a coin look ugly, you're going to see it just as soon as I will. But if they did that, if they did and I'm not saying people are going to do it, but if someone did just a video where they post a video up for the coin for an auction, they may, oh well, let's not show this part of the picture. Let's start at this point and go this point. They don't want to show you all the true and beauty and ugliness of the coin.
Yeah.
Is it easy to sell older large sets? If the planchets are trouble free, they are easier to sell. And here's RLC. Hello, my friend.
Yeah, I already told him.
All right. It's where she said.
Muskegon, Michigan.
It's where she said. It's called Coin Zone. Hey, Frosty, what's up, my friend?
Yep, the pictures have to have good depth, Robert.
Yes, very good depth. Well, that doesn't work. You gotta.
Oh, go back to the thing.
Yeah, because that's what happens.
Oh, it slows down.
No, it stops. You just go.
Oh, when it's off the screen.
Yeah, you just gotta check it every once in a while. Okay, Jack and I, real noob question here. Well, let's see it. Can you walk me through buying bulk jump silver? Do I scoop it into a bag? Are the coins random sizes, countries, prices go off weight? Well, bulk silver, I don't recommend buying, I guess you could say world silver in bulk, because some of the pieces when they put them in bulk, they're not worth the coin itself. If like it maybe have a hole in it or be bent or something. But if you're buying individual world pieces, then you're not buying in bulk, but they can be worth buying then.
Yeah, some people put world silver in a bowl, but then you want to make sure that they were separated by purity, because like there's so many different purities on the world coin.
Yeah, some people will put all the purities in one bowl and say, oh, it's this much per gram or whatever. Or per ounce.
Yeah, that would be too confusing.
It'd be too confusing
because they have like
you don't
90,
know what you're buying.
80, 50.
Best thing to do is just, if you're going to buy silver, whether it be world coins in bulk or not in bulk, know what you're buying. Obviously, know. Buying it in bulk, As far as American, that's pretty simple. You just look at the bowl and make sure none of it's extremely damaged. They have usually
Well,
everybody has
sometimes
it all
they'll
separated.
have stuff already bagged up. So I mean, you can just glance at the bag.
The best thing to do, jackknives, find yourself somebody and just deal with them. Know what you're buying is the most important thing. Knowing how much every ounce of that silver, how much purity of an ounce there is. Like with American coinage, $1.40 equals a pure ounce of silver. I always use the formula of $1.45. And the reason why I do that is because if you notice, sometimes people selling Mercs, extremely war. Walkers, they can be war as well. So just for purpose of, well being, I'd rather have a little bit more than I think I have than less. So that's why I use $1.45. But the actual calculation is $1.40 per pure ounce.
Yeah, that's like uncirculated stuff.
Well, not necessarily uncirculated, but close to it, yeah.
Well, the price is pretty much
0.715.
not wear, not
Yeah,
wear,
that's
not it. It doesn't take into the wear, not the wear, but the wear, the EAR wear.
how do I do it?
You can do it. I don't know.
I don't know if I can tell you how I do it. That's kind of a private question, isn't it? Boom.
All right, Perv. My mind didn't even go there.
Well, you said Deuce Bigelow, and you're like, you can do it. So guys, it's been 15 minutes. So has anybody got any other questions? We got time for more questions. So let's see what how's silver doing for us today right now. Is it going down, up? Silver's down 31.50. Wow, down 5 cents on the evening. And gold is down $3 on the evening, 26.59.90. So there's where that's at. Okay, so here we go. You want to get that one, Miss Coin Crew?
Are you guys still see
sealed 90% bank bags come in once in a while?
No, not no sealed bags, but maybe like a
sealed roll here and there.
Yeah, sealed roll.
And sometimes you'll get an uncirculated one, but nothing real old.
Yeah, not a bag.
Oh, I'd love to get a.
We used to buy BU rolls of Mercury dimes.
Oh yeah, I remember back in the day buying those.
But most people have busted the rolls and sent in the nicest ones to be graded, so it's hard to find like original rolls anymore.
It's hard to find original anything anymore. When you see something original, it's like I had a roll of Franklin's. Friend of mine, Mark, working for Heritage at the time, was it before? No, he just started working for Heritage. He was working for himself. Started working for Heritage. I had a roll of Franklin halves. Bid was like $500. Original roll. I got it. I paid my brother like $600. He paid me $750. It was only worth $500 dealer's sheet. So that goes to show you, it was in the 40s. I just don't remember what year. Original rolls go for big premiums if they're not opened. Because there's always that chance, like in the Franklin's case, maybe getting a full bell line. If nothing else, maybe getting a 65, 67 or something. So, yeah, you don't see them that often anymore because most people have broke them. How busy is the work of operating your coin store?
Just depends.
Depends on what day of the week it is, how people are feeling. Sometimes you're crazy busy. Like I didn't even get a break the 4-hour shift on Saturday. I was eating like walking in between stuff.
Yeah, if you get a lot of sellers, then we end up just piling stuff up and
sometimes you
put it away, and sometimes it could take us a couple of weeks.
And then other days you might be lucky to have 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, it just depends.
In a 4 or 6 hour day. It depends on how the people feel. Markets moving, silver and gold moving does make a difference in the amount of walk-through traffic you get as well. Because if it's stagnant, kind of staying at the same level, the traffic starts slowing down. Is it hard for you to sell rare coins that come in that you never see regularly?
Yes.
No.
It is hard. It's hard. No. It's hard to part with them.
No, it's not hard. I buy them.
I know, but it is hard. Is it hard for you to part with the ones that come in?
Yeah, so what I started doing on the really, really rare stuff, I just started marking them up and above beyond their value because it's like if I'm going to sell it, the odds of me getting one that good is not coming in again, so I'll price it up just
Yeah.
because I
Or
just wanna
sometimes
sell
he'll just keep it for a while
it. And then I'll sell
and
it.
he'll sit there and be like, my precious. And then
Yeah,
he's like, all right, we need money. We got to sell it.
yeah, I do that a lot. How many large scents are in the set? What year does that cover? Well, it depends on whether you want the flowing hair, the draped bust, or and cornet head, the small head, the petite head. There's a lot, but it goes from 17, what is it, 93 to 1857. Some of the years they missed.
I got a couple of the
I
curly
don't
haired
remember.
ones and then a couple of
Yeah, the braided hair.
the newer ones.
There's one they call petite head.
They got like a fat head, a booby head.
Booby head, yeah. That's the one I was looking for. I don't know. It depends on how you want to put the set together, whether you want to put all the different varieties in it, whether you want to go all the different eras of it.
I'm not doing a set. I'm just writing down the dates I got, and if I see one that I can afford, and mine has to have just a little tiny bit of red to peek through.
Okay, on average, are weekends busier than weekdays at your shop? It flops, it flips, it just depends, again, how the market moved that week.
Or if it's like raining, not everybody wants to come in.
I do more business in the winter than I do the summer because people ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got? Don't know.
Who is John
W. McCloskey.
Don't
He's
know.
that one guy from that one thing.
Yeah,
you know
that
the
one guy from that one thing.
Yeah, 1753 to or 93 to 57. Only missing 1 year, and I think that's 1815. Is that the year it is? I know there was 18 something in the teens, but I couldn't remember which one. Believe it or not, though, the 1857 is a little bit harder than it's put off to be. It's a shorter mintage of more recent year of the newer years.
Above.
I did that one, I thought. Did I miss it?
I don't think so.
How common is it to see 1 kilogram or bigger silver coins come in the shop? Are those mostly sold online? I sell very little silver bullion online. I do have, what do I have, 8 or 10
Well,
kilos?
no, how often do we get kilos or larger?
No, I said how common it is.
How common is it?
A couple times a year. Easy.
No, how common is it to see it in coin shops?
Oh, to see it in coin shops.
I mean,
I thought she was talking how often do I get it?
A lot of times we'll have at least 100-ounce bar
or kilo.
I mean,
There's almost always something on hand.
We have quite a few kilos right now because we have those sets.
Yeah, I try to keep half kilos and bigger on hand, but sometimes I don't. Yeah. I just sold out of half kilos, but I still have some kilos. It's not a real common thing because, like you said, a lot of people do online. We don't sell the heavier stuff online too much.
Yeah, because, the shipping.
The shipping will kill you.
We don't like to sell super expensive stuff online either, so. Have you been? Oh.
No.
Yawnsville. I fell for that one, too.
Yeah, she started reading it.
It's like getting your hair cut in a beautiful
the mint burned that year. That's correct. Well, there's some stuff like in late 1920s or early 30s coming out of the Great Depression where the mint wasn't producing because people didn't have the money. Nobody had money. There was long food lines. People just starving.
Hey, don't touch my shit.
The 1970 mint said key dates is a key date. I think the $50 is more of a key date than the whole set.
Yeah,
but again,
the $50 key.
As with all, I guess you could say, modern people, collecting, that set is getting broke up a lot. People are wanting that half for their book. The only way to get the 70D half, and it's the only half they made that year outside the proof. So, yeah, it's getting broke up a lot. So, yeah, it will become harder and more expensive over time. I saved quite a few of those sets. What's the best coin in each of your own personal collections? My best coin right now is an AU58. The one I like the best. It's not necessarily the most expensive. AU58, $20 lib, Carson City. PCGS 58. AU 58. What's yours favorite?
I don't know.
There's her favorite. All of them.
I like my trimes and my half cents. I don't have a lot, but I like them. I love mint state old. I don't like the modern mint state stuff. I like the mint state type stuff.
Still a good time to buy gold currently at the ATH.
What's ATH?
Maybe at the current level or something. I think it's a good time to be buying gold because it's going to keep going up. As long as inflation goes up, it will go up. Silver Ocean's got a question. Which coins with province or pedigree have you come across which are really cool? I tend to collect a lot of pedigree coins. Like I've got Omaha Bank Hordes. I got Binion stuff. As far as cool, I think they're all cool.
Yeah, Keith tends to keep the horde.
I like horde coins. I just like
he hoards the horde
I
stuff.
horde stuff. I got Omaha, Nebraska. I don't even remember all of them. I got like 5 or 6 different guys. Our type of hordes. Let's see, Omaha. I got Nebraska, Bank Horde. I got a couple dudes' names, and I got Binion. When the USA went off gold standard, which was 1973, by the way, guys, and it became legal to own and collect again, do you know any old timer stories about this time in history? No, but what I do know that it has always been legal to collect collectible coin if it was made out of gold. Now, what that price level is off the top of my head, I don't know. I'm just saying if it was worth twice face, is what I'm guessing, you were able to save it and keep it anyway. When back in 1933, the U.S. government said, "What's up?" The U.S. government sat there and said, "You guys got to turn your gold in." It was always legal to collect collectible gold. Just to straighten that out for you guys. But I did not hear any stories. Did you hear any stories about old timers? The only story I heard was what everybody else heard about the 12 double eagles in some old timer's safety deposit box. Now, his wasn't legal because it was never a collectible coin. It was never released. Have you ever had to call the police on someone is selling fake silver coins or not against it? Or is it not against the law? It's not against the law to own them. It's against the law to try to sell them.
I mean, we've never called the cops on anybody. We've just told them,
don't try to sell them again.
We told them if you sell them to somebody now that you know that they are fake, then you are breaking the law.
Yeah, and they're not breaking the law if they don't know. But if they know, then they're breaking the law. And that's why we've never called the police on anybody for trying to sell.
Some people will just give them to us.
Yeah, we get a lot of donations. We got a bag of them.
If they're fake.
So you can't, it's like I said, it's not against the law if you don't know that it's fake. And most people don't know they have fake coins. What is the rarest silver coin that came into your shop or shows? Silver was probably, I'm still with that 1889 Carson City MS62 NGC.
The rarest coin that has came into our shop.
I just said it.
Okay.
It was back when we was partners with Mike. Back in the day. Way back. The way back. My understanding is that collectible was never defined. In 1933, every U.S. gold coin became collectible. If it was not, from the way I understood it, if it was buying and selling at or about 2 times face, then it was no longer just gold. And I don't know if they used the terminology collectible. They considered it to have numismatic value. I know they used the term numismatic, but collectible, I don't know if they used that term. But anything that had numismatic, you were not required to turn in. And I did do some homework on that a while back. So I think I know. Of course, I could be wrong. I'm just a guy, right?
Do we have any nickels?
No Henny nickels.
No.
CCR or Quicksilver Messenger Service. Not sure. Is there a Holy Grail collectible item that you are on the hunt to get? Yes. I consider it a Holy Grail because I can think it's more rare than what it prices at. I want an AU 58 red brown. It's got to be a red brown. 1955 DDO cent. I got to have the red brown. If it's not red brown, I don't want it. So I consider it to be harder than it's worth. So that's why I want it. That's my Holy Grail coin. I'll find one. I found plenty of brown ones, but I don't want those. That's really interesting. Thanks for the clarification, Keith. You are quite welcome, Silver Ocean. Some people don't understand that they have used the word numismatic for like ever. That's what coin collecting is. It's numismatic. How do you pronounce it? It's a tough word to pronounce. You're a numismatist.
Numismatist.
Yeah, it's a tough word.
You're
a numismatist if you collect coins. Working in the field is called numismatics. There's a bunch of it's tough. I'm not no English teacher or nothing. I couldn't tell you. I just do my best. But yeah, they've always used that word. If you look back, there are some 1800 magazines and newspapers that use the word. If you want to buy the coin, not the label, explain CAC height.
I don't know. It makes no sense to me.
CAC height doesn't make a lot of sense. CAC is saying, okay, your coin is in the top 10 or 25%. The problem with that is CAC is trying to do their holders the same way. And what's happening? People are literally, I've already known a lot of dealers start cracking CAC holders, sending them to NGC and PCDS and upgrading the coin. I've known plenty of coins that happen to already. CAC they're being too hard on the coins. I would love a red brown 55 DDO. I'm with you on that coin. It's got to be an AU 58 though, Mud Swat. I don't want anything lower and I don't want anything higher because if it goes higher, if I go like a 60 to 62, it doesn't look as good as a 58. And if I go 63, it could still not look as good as a 58. I'm going to have to get up to 64 to look, because a 58 is like a 64 better with just a slight rub to the surface or something. Just a slight circulation. And so, yeah, that's why it has to be a 58. Get that great looking coin. Oh, yeah. Why don't you sell stamps? Dude, I do sell stamps to the post office. Put them on those down envelopes, ship it out. Problem with stamps is just that. There's only one way to cash them in. It's put them on a letter. You can collect, if you get the rare ones, that's cool. But it is a tough market to work.
It's hard enough to learn and know everything just about coins, let alone trying to learn about stamps.
Yeah, that's a tough market.
Yeah, a lot of people think that coin dealers would buy stamps, but most coin dealers do not buy stamps.
Some coin dealers, believe it or not, do not even buy jewelry, gold jewelry, because they don't understand it.
Some of them won't even buy foreign stuff.
Some of them don't even deal with gold coin by itself. Yeah, it's a tough market. It's a really tough market. Stamps it's a way of the past.
Why do my nails look black? Green screen.
There's only about 13 with money anymore. 13 what, Frosty? Only 13 with money anymore. Well, I'm not
worth.
13. It says with.
Well, he wrote worth down there. Only 13 worth.
I still don't understand it. Okay, go on. How many modern proof and mint sets would you like me to bring? What?
0. We don't want any more.
We take proof sets in when people sell them to us, but we're always getting rid of them because they take up a lot of space. It's not that they're not worth the money.
The only time we'll really buy them is if it's coming in with a collection and they want to sell their whole collection. But if somebody just comes in with a bunch of especially the 99s and newers, we're like, we don't want them.
Yeah, with retirement and not having a shop in less than 10 years, it's not something that we would want to keep because of the amount of space that it takes up. How many proof times
he was
is
saying
angel hoarded.
13 stamps. How many proof? I
Oh,
don't,
there's
I
only
don't
about-
have any proof triumphs.
Oh, there's only about 13 stamps worth money anymore. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody knows about the upside down airplane.
I don't think I have a proof triumph.
No, you don't.
I pulled them out last Tuesday when Keith and Mike were up here to look at them.
No, you don't have none. What are some of the events you think will pump the price of gold and silver? I know the biggest event. Here's what it is, guys. Y'all got to do this to make gold and silver just skyrocket. Are you ready? Everybody in the world send all their gold and silver to me.
And then we will have everybody in the world
and it'll go up.
Gold and silver hoard.
Yeah, because what happens is if nobody can get it, it goes up because I wouldn't give it up.
Yeah.
And that's how you can make it skyrocket. Really, there's so many things, so many factors.
Supply and demand,
Supply, demand, the dollar versus the yen versus the Canadian dollar, the pound, price of oil, everything it's just the more people collect is the key. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't send it all to me. But the more people that collect gold and silver, that will create a bigger demand and help prices go up the most.
But sometimes if there's a bigger demand, then people can mass produce it faster or whatever, and then it goes down.
And that brings the premium down. But they only have so much gold and so much silver.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is buy and don't sell, and it'll go up.
Best seller in the store right now. Silver and gold.
Silver and gold, yeah.
I mean, when we first started out, we didn't really sell a lot of silver and gold, but it was cheap.
Okay, what if that? Yeah, cheap. I passed on silver at $3.50 an ounce when it was sitting at $4.25.
We started out as numismatic.
What affects supply and demand? No, people buying. Cost of pulling it out of the ground will affect the supply and demand, because if it costs more to pull it out of the ground than what the miners can get, they're less likely to pull it out of the ground.
Yeah.
Silver is mostly a byproduct of copper.
Oh.
Okay. What's what? War, oil, inflation, economy also affect gold and silver price.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Frostbite what?
Oh, nothing.
Frostbite
I was reading something.
No, didn't email us.
No, AZ said he emailed him. Hi, Soup. Modern coins. I can't suggest any modern coins because I don't like them.
Soup, what modern coins you recommend young folks start collecting? If you're going to collect modern coins, I think the women quarters out of circulation, inexpensive, and they get a little bit of history lesson with it.
Yeah.
But as far as buying the fancy proofs and the silver coins from the mint, not until you figure out if the kid is even interested. So for young folks starting, I think starting with some modern coins. You can go back a little bit further in modern and start with some Buffalo nickels and Mercury dimes. Those are inexpensive until you start getting to the key dates. But the easiest way, like I said, stuff they get in circulation today, women quarters. That's all the U.S. Mint is offering as a collectible currently being made.
Have a good night.
They do have state quarters and national
Bill,
park quarters.
have a good night, Bill.
The Hunt brother of Michigan. I don't know about all that, man. I'm just a guy.
What is the least popular type of silver you have seen in your store?
I'm not to that part.
Oh.
I lost interest in stamps when mucilage was replaced by self-stick. Oh, yeah, when you had to, when you didn't have to lick them anymore. What is the least popular type of silver in your store? Uno pesos from the late 50s, early 60s.
I mean,
least
people
popular.
buy them, though.
But they're the least popular.
Well, I mean, they have the least amount of silver in them.
That's why they're least popular.
I mean, they're not necessarily. I mean, we don't sell a lot of. I mean, we have like a bowl with Canada silver. That
we don't sell a lot of that either.
Yeah.
Out of the store. Ike dollars are great for kids. Yeah, you can get some silver Ikes less than $20. W quarters is where I go for modern. I like the S mint quarters, but the problem is
They're not in
they're not
circulation.
circulation. The uncirculated ones, not the proof ones. Are you interested in the new flowing hair gold mint at the mint is going to do in November? I don't know if I can swing $3,500, dude. I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I really can't afford that. I'd like to have one, but I can't afford to buy one. Interested? Yes. Buying? I can't afford it. So I'm gonna have to pass on that one. I'm not as rich as you guys think I am. I'm not my brother Mike. That's all I'm saying.
I know Mike's like, I'm passing on the silver and I'm getting the gold. We're like, more power to you.
I can't afford the gold, so I
Be
get
like,
the silver.
Christmas is coming up, bro.
I know, right?
Hook a brother up.
So yeah, I do like the fact that they're making a gold one. The gold one kind of takes away from the whole.
They should make smaller golds so people can afford them.
It takes away from the whole history thing because they didn't make a gold coin in 1794. Not like that, I don't think. Not that size. I don't know. I don't think they made a $20 gold coin back then.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just me. I cringe. I can't buy a whole ounce of gold. I buy fractional.
Will you dress in a Halloween costume on your live stream? I could see 2 superhero costumes for you.
I mean,
we're not going to be streaming on Halloween.
Keith was Batman
out of
one
town.
year.
Yeah, I was Batman one year. I had a Batman mask on. But I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be in St. Charles, Missouri, just north of St. Louis.
I have a squirrel costume just because.
On Halloween day.
But I get hot in that thing.
Silver Ocean says, thanks, Coin Crew. You guys rock. Need to take off. Yeah, Silver Oceans. Eventually, man, we got to get together again sometime. I got to get some collabs going with some people. Seriously, if any of you other channels out there want to do some collabs, I'm having trouble coming up with ideas. So let's just do some videos together.
Pick brains.
Pick each other's brain in a video. That's fun.
Have a good one.
We can make it into a video instead of a live stream. So, guys, I guess thank you, Silver Oceans, for your support. I appreciate you guys being here. You guys make this live stream good. Every Tuesday, we're doing something. It is awesome to have your support. Your thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Sharing it. I never even ask once for a thumbs up. What is wrong with me?
Oh, I don't even think I liked it. Let's see. Nope, I didn't like it.
58 likes. That's why
59, man. I just liked it.
Oh, there we go. 59.
Dang, there's 70 people watching.
I know, right? So many people.
I'm going to go hide now.
Probably would have had more likes if I would have asked for them. But, hey, you guys being here is good enough. But if you did like it, this show tonight, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, maybe share it with some of your friends. Share it in a text. Share it on your community page, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we got some people coming in while we're leaving.
Well, we might have to stay. If the people stay in here a while, we'll think of something to talk about. Keep asking questions, I guess.
I'll have to go pee, though.
Okay, I guess on that note, I guess we're not going to stay because you got to go bathroom.
Hi, Welch.
So, guys, thank you so much for all the super support. And what do we got coming up? We got the auction on Sunday and Floyd Friday.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, I haven't been. I've been so busy with the shop, I haven't been able to make videos.
Have a good one, Jet Mac.
So I am sorry about that.
I'm getting tired. I'm about ready to fall asleep on Keith.
Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you being here. And as always, we'll catch you next time. You got anything you want to say?
I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you somewhere.
Watch this a second.
Real soon. What?
See that? Watch.
What?
You see the color? Watch the color. Watch the color. She changes color. I make the whole damn thing look pale. Keith
makes everybody pale, and for some reason you can see through my fingernails.
Oh wow!
It's yellow, but it's disappeared on the green screen. It's kind of creepy.
All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Bye.
See you next time.